President of the United States tonight has to be able to fall asleep with the thought in his head that his presidency might turn on the strength of Michael Cohen.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Well, I'm not a lawyer, obviously. Certainly, don't have the level of insight into this that Mr. Avenatti here has. Although if I ever had a problem legally, I think I know who I would call. But let's just apply the common sense test here to what the president and Michael Cohen want you to believe. They would have you believe that his attorney, by himself, took $130,000 of his own money to pay off someone after the Access Hollywood tape that did not impact in any way Donald Trump's ability to be elected. Mm-hmm. And right before the election, give her money, although they believe her to be not credible. Somebody that they have described as having zero credibility. So someone you don't believe can implicate your client, that your client says he never had a relationship with. So you just give this person that he had no relationship other than taking photos with $130,000 of your own money as the lawyer. You create an LLC to give her the money through a secret corporation. You, on your own, as the lawyer, create an alias for your client, David Dennison. You put that alias's name on the agreement, never telling your client you've created an alias, you've created a company, you've taken your own $130,000, not expecting to be paid back, and you do all of that simply because you're afraid a woman will make a claim that you believe to be completely false and not provable, so that she can't even prove she had a relationship with him. What would stop any woman off the street then to just walk up to Donald Trump and say, I too had a relationship with Donald Trump? Why weren't there hundreds of women lining up to get $130,000 in free money from Michael Cohen? The whole thing makes no sense. You don't have to have gone to law school to understand that that is crazy. We as civilians pay lawyers. We hire someone like Michael Avenatti. They don't pay for our issues. We pay them. So Donald Trump didn't pay his lawyer. His lawyer paid a random woman who all he did was take a picture with in California. This is crazy. And so I think Donald Trump's problem is, to your point, and I think to both of your point, he never should have answered the question. Because the only logical answer to this, right, is of course I paid, had my lawyer do it, and of course I meant to pay him back, which means they attempted to influence the election. There's no way out for Donald Trump here. I mean, the Mueller case on its own with the Russia stuff is tough. The Stormy Daniels case feels like an absolute vice for this president.
Ron Klain, I wanted